Hello there, my name is Julio Lazarte. Welcome to Athletic Ballroom Dance. Today we have a technique workout video. We're going to be talking about handstands, handstand push-ups, how to get into them, and how to work out all the way to them, alright? So let's do it. Alright, for this first part of the video, let's talk about handstand. So handstand, just how the name says, we're going to be standing on our hands. So if you take a look at your legs right now, if you're standing, your legs should be in anatomical position, right? So your knees are straight forward, they're not out, they are not collapsed in, they are just shoulder width apart, and if you flex, your knees should go forward, right? So with the handstand position, you won't be able to have your elbows bending forward because that's just anatomically not possible. But again, like we've talked about in the plank, we're gonna have our index fingers pointing up or pointing forward, and the next part would be your elbows. Just like the plank, what we were talking about, we have pressure down on your hands. Your elbows, if you flex, they will come not all the way to the side, but to the diagonally back. So that'd be your stance right here. And again, you are not locking your hands, your arms, because that will just hurt your elbows. So you have to have some flexion and being able to use your biceps and triceps during this exercise. So the next thing would be if you are not able to do a handstand yet and you're working all the way to a handstand push-up. We've talked about the pike push-ups. You can do those. You can really work on your triceps and your shoulders by doing the pike push-ups. If you need more strength in your tricep, then you can just go ahead and try the diamond push-ups, right? There are multiple things that you can do to strengthen, but if you still can't get up to that point, you gotta work on those two, and you gotta have to work on your stability. And one of those things that you can do for stability is, let's see, okay. So from here, what do? Is you do shoulder taps, right? So that'll work on your shoulder stability and a little bit more of the strength component of that. One thing that you can try before going in your handstand push-up is going into your elbows, right? So you would come from this position instead of going straight into your locked arms. So you would come down here, you'd have more support through your back, and you wouldn't have to be as stable. The next thing that you can do is either you go up like this, or you would make a triangle from your head and your hands, and you can go up like that, right? So I feel like these poses, they use them a lot in yoga, where they come from here, they go up. Now, remember when doing a push-up, a handstand push-up or any handstand, make sure to clear the space, because you don't know if you're gonna fall to the sides or back, but make sure you have a sturdy wall. If you don't have a wall, you can do it on the door, but make sure it's locked, or do it from the other side so you don't just kick the door open. So let's do the elbows first, then head and hands. So again, you will just come from this position. Alright, so from here, you just put your elbows down. You can like one fist away from the floor or from the wall. Your elbows are not too close, they're shoulder width apart. Now from here, what do? Is you come up in all fours, and from here, what you can do is you can kick one leg up, right? So just like try to get that momentum going up. That would be just like from coming from your elbows. Now you can try going from your hands and your head. From here, same thing. Now this is gonna put more pressure through your head. You're gonna be more vertical. but make sure to put some padding or make sure your neck is warm. We don't want to break your neck. So those are two variations that you can work up to, right, if you're still trying to work all the way up to your handstand. Now, when doing a handstand, same thing. You gotta make sure you have enough space for you to work in if you're doing the kicking method. So from the kicking method, you're gonna do the same thing. Finger guns pointing forward, elbows not locked in, not spreading out this way, just diagonally. You come up, you kick either leg, doesn't matter which leg you kick, but once you kick, you just come into the wall. Now, there are a couple of things that you have to make sure you have a great handstand push-up, and one of those things is alignment. So what I'm meaning by alignment is when you stand, so let's say I'm standing up. When I stand, I don't stand like this, or I stand like this, right? So you gotta find that neutral position, even in your handstand, where everything should be in one line. So let me show you what I'm talking about. From here, we can do the kicking method. You kick, not from here. Right now, I don't want to be like this. So you gotta tuck in and be almost as straight as possible. Now, if that way doesn't work for you, like it's a little bit harder for me too, what you should do is walk up to the handstand. And how do you walk all the way up to a handstand? Well, now instead of facing the wall, you're gonna face against the wall. You're gonna put your hands down, and then you're just gonna pick one leg, right? So one leg is gonna go up. So from here, you have one leg up, and then you place the other one. Now, if this is a lot for you, you can hold it here. Same thing, just finger guns, pointing forward, elbows, they don't need to go out to this way, they need to go diagonally back. And you can try your push-ups from that position too. So again, in here, you go into the first handstand position right here. Now the next thing that you should be able to do is from that position, you just walk back all the way to the wall, and it's gonna help you get to that better alignment. Let me show you. So from here, I have my finger guns pointing forward. You come up, and now you start to walk your way to the wall. Alright, so that was how to get into a handstand and how to work all the way up to that point, so you can do a handstand push-up. As always, keep dancing and have a great workout. I'll see you in the next video.